Hey guys, it's Cassie and today we have our monthly instalment of What's New in Luxury Fashion, where we talk about luxury fashion news, new collaborations, drops you need to know about, hot new items, all of the stuff. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're gonna love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. Luxury fashion news! Okay, starting off with Russian influencers filming themselves cutting up Chanel bags. This news went around at the beginning of the month. Basically, Chanel, like many brands, have closed their stores in Russia following the war that's going on with Ukraine. But Chanel have also implemented a rule to comply with EU and Swiss trade sanctions. Let me read you the statement. The most recent EU and Swiss sanction laws include a prohibition on the sale, supply, transfer or export, directly or indirectly, of luxury goods to any natural or legal person, entity or body in Russia or for use in Russia. So they've said that they've rolled out a process to ask clients for whom they don't know where their main residency is to confirm that the items they are purchasing will not be used in Russia. Now, some Russian influencers aren't particularly happy with this, and so have filmed themselves cutting up Chanel bags with garden shears and sort of home scissors. There was a wallet on chain cut up, there was a boy bag as well. Do we know if any of these items are real or fake? No, but they're doing this in protest and will say that they'll never buy Chanel again and everything else. This quite possibly is one of the most deluded things I've ever seen, and it goes far beyond sort of like first world problems into a level that I can't even comprehend, really. Obviously, there are much bigger issues happening around this topic, and I think Chanel and Chanel bags is the least of them. Right, moving on. The Met Gala theme has been revealed. So, as we know, the Met Gala is famously on the first Monday of May. It's coming up next week. Are you ready? I'm ready. Last year it was a bit of a weird one because they did it in sort of September time and were doing sort of part one. And now in May we officially have part two of the Costume Institute's In America, an anthology of fashion. Now, if we cast our mind back, the theme that we saw last year was In America, a lexicon of fashion. It was a very vague theme. However, apparently the dress code on this May's invitation is gilded glamour, and I, for one, am very excited for this, because when I see Met Gala, I want over the top. I want regality. I want Rihanna in that very famous yellow dress that sort of swept the entirety of the red carpet. That's what I want. We're also going to see kind of interpretations of like early 1900s fashion and that sort of rich royal vibes. I'm expecting a lot, and I really hope that the celebrities deliver. Item number 3, cruise collections are beginning, kicking it off on May the 5th with Chanel showing their cruise collection in Monaco. So other brands will be following and showing their cruise collections throughout the month of May, and then on the 22nd of May we've got Balenciaga showing in New York for their spring 2023 collection. Very ahead of us, because usually we see spring collections in September, but you know, Balenciaga's gonna march to the beat of their own drum. Fashion news number 4, the List Index released their report for Q1 2022. If you didn't know, the List Index basically pulls Google search data, spend data across lots of websites, their own website and everything, to produce two main lists: the hottest brands of each quarter and the hottest men and women's items of the quarter as well. But two very interesting findings on the hottest brands list. So topping the list is Balenciaga. Once again, are any of us surprised? A couple of reasons really led them to being at the top of this list. Number 1, their recent campaigns have featured a lot of very big celebrities: Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber. They recently have opened their flagship here in London town. They also had a very, very talked about runway show that showed in February that was a snowstorm, drawing parallels to the war in Ukraine and its refugees. All of these reasons have kind of added up to them being one of the most talked about, well, the talked about that brand at the moment. Searches for Balenciaga have gone up over 100% over the last quarter. But there is another brand that, I hate to say I told you so, but I did. In my video on Yay or Nay on trending bags, I mentioned that Diesel is really going to be a brand that we're going to be talking about and is really gaining in popularity. And the numbers back it up, okay? Because Diesel has risen from number 46 on the list to number 15 within a quarter. This follows Glenn Martins as the new creative director of the brand. He showed his first collection. Let's see what happens after this. Worn by a slew of celebrities. We saw Julia Fox, Megan Thee Stallion, Kylie Jenner was seen in it, Rihanna was at the show. So I'm personally interested to see where we go with Diesel. Moving into new and noteworthy. That was a shameful attempt on the wave. Now, so kicking it off with Fendace. I'm here to give you news. Fendace drops on the 12th of May. Get ready, people. I don't know about what other countries and cities are doing, but I do know that there is going to be a main pop-up around this in Harrods on the 12th of May, okay? And that is joint from the Fendi and the Versace side. Outside of this, as far as I'm aware, Fendi designed by Donatella will be available in Fendi stores, and the Kim Jones designed Versace will be available in Versace stores. And what I'm hearing, certain aspects of this collection are going to be very, very limited. And what do I mean by that? It's going to be a hot collection to get, but you're going to be able to get bags, shoes, things like swimwear. They've got a lot of swimwear for this line. SLGs, kind of smallerish goods and things like that. A lot easier than you are if you're looking for ready to wear. I know that in the UK side, they're literally getting ones of each piece, and it's like first come first serve or whatever, right? Because I think a lot of the price points of the ready to wear is really up there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw a Matrix and I saw a jacket that was just like, oh, doing the madness on the inside of me, okay? And I was like, yes, love it. How much is it? Scroll across 5,000. No, not today, not today. My priority is getting the baguette bag that I want, and anything outside of that is a bonus. I just want that sodding bag. Collaboration news, Rimowa and Porsche have collaborated to create essentially sort of a 30-litre capacity briefcase. Okay, very James Bond. It's very much something that the man who has everything would own. And this bag was basically designed to fit very comfortably and nicely in the back of a Porsche 911. And they are only creating 911 of these bags, pieces of luggage, briefcases type things, and each of them will be numbered. They will be available at Porsche dealerships, and they also did say online, however, I could find no evidence of them online, so I couldn't even find a price, but there you go, it exists. The next one, Adidas is collaborating with Balenciaga. I know, Adidas has collaborated with Prada, what, 3 times now? It was announced and shown that Adidas will be collaborating with Gucci for autumn-winter 2022, right? And we saw some ready-to-wear pieces and a few of the Gazelle-style sneakers, right? And now they are going to be collaborating with Balenciaga. We do not have a launch date. All we've seen are these pictures that initially I think people were like, it's fake, this is not real. And then it was like, hold on a second, I think it actually is real and this is going to be a thing. It's the Balenciaga Triple S in white with 3 stripes down the side, a little bit of co-branding. Good for you. Adidas feels like the luxury bicycle at this moment because everybody's having a bit of a ride on it, okay? If you look into like the behind the scenes of this, Gucci and Balenciaga are owned by the same parent company, so for Adidas to be collaborating with them both doesn't seem to be something too out of the ordinary, but I mean, Prada's outside of that, I don't know. I don't know what games Adidas is playing, but they're really doing the rounds. Next up, we had this year's launch of Loewe and Paula's Ibiza. So they've been doing this for years now. If you didn't know, Paula's boutique in Ibiza was like this very famous, very like cult following at the forefront of like summer Ibiza fashion in Ibiza from 1972, and I believe they closed their doors in 2000. And for the past few years now, Loewe has been doing collaborations with Paula's boutique on this summer capsule collection. The designs tend to be really fun, obviously very summery, very playful, and colourful twists on iconic or permanent line Loewe items. For example, you've got like ombre versions of the raffia tote. So if you're wanting something very summery and fun, have a look at that collection. Moving on to hot items, okay? gifts. Following 2 years of renovations, the Dior 30 Montaigne store has reopened, their flagship in Paris. And to celebrate this, they have launched some exclusive pieces that are only available at the 30 Montaigne store. They're doing Lady Dior bags, a book tote, and sort of coffrets, I think that's the right word, that have got like 4 mini versions of a saddlebag, a Dior Caro. I believe those are the ones that they do. They're all like embroidered. I thought that they would kind of go down the Chanel route where you get one of each style instead of just like, no, are you obsessed with the baby saddlebag? Okay, then have 4 of them. Bit odd. The Lady Dior's are done in like a silver and gold, and they have this sort of store facade on the front of them. I think that they're very beautiful, to be very honest with you. And the book tote, again, black and white with gold embroidery, and you've got the lucky star in the background. So if you're looking for the next level of Dior limited edition item, get your sodding self to Paris. Okay, the next one. So Hermès is launching the Olympe ear cuffs. I know, how very like fun and young and a little bit forward of them. How exciting. So they're doing this in gold, rose gold and palladium plated hardware. And they're just little ear cuffs. You don't have to have pierced ears. I like that as well because then you can chop and change. You can wear like 4 at the same time. I don't know. I haven't seen these in person. And they look a little bit like the Click Clack, right? I don't believe that these are out yet, but I believe that they are coming soon. And then you can have them with different colours in leather and lizard leather as well. And my final hot items. Gucci has launched silver versions of iconic pieces. They are all in metallic silver leather. You've got the mini jacket. That's very cute. Okay, all of these are very cute, to be very honest with you. You've got the mini Diana bag with pink leather straps on the bamboo handles. You've got the Diana sort of wallet on chain, and then you've also got the Gucci Maman belt in a wide and thin version, in case you're interested. You know how I feel. And then you've also got the mini Dionysus, again in the silver. I like it. I think it's fun. It's got a little bit of an air of something different about it. Why not? There you go, guys. Let me know what you thought of today's What's New in Luxury Fashion this month. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.